Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video on strings. Okay, now in this video what we are going to do, we are going to create a method that will capitalize first letter of each word in a sentence. Okay, I know it's a big method name, but that's what we are going to do in this particular video. What we are going to do, capitalize first letter of each word in a sentence. So this is a sentence, I love my India. Okay, as you can see, I is small letter, L is small letter, M is small letter, and I again is small letter. So once we are able to perform the calculation, do the calculation in this particular method, we are supposed to get a string on which first letter of each of these word is capitalized. Now let's get into the code directly. Let's create that method. It is supposed to return a string. Okay, now this is a sentence. Now first what we need to do, we need to make sure that we are able to hold all of these individual strings in a string array. Let's do that first. String array, I'm naming it as words. Okay, now sentence dot, okay, you may have a lot of spaces in between your sentences, right? Let's say you have written not sentences, words. Let's say you have 5 spaces bit here, you have a lot of spaces here. So first what we are going to do, we are going to replace all of these spaces with a single space. And how we can do that? We can do that through regular expressions. Okay, replace all, this is our regular expression, space and plus. Now this plus states that no matter if there is one or many spaces. Okay, what we are going to replace that with, we are going to replace that with a single space. Now after that we will have this, and then what we want to do, then we want to split with the space. So it will take the spaces and it will split the words based on this space. So first letter will be I, second will be love, third will be my, and fourth will be India. So now you can be assured that you have your words array. Now what you're supposed to do, now we can have a loop actually, but before having a loop, let's have a result variable. We're going to have a string builder, result is equal to new string builder. Now let's have a loop. Now why we are taking this loop, what we are going to do in this one. So for each of the character, not character, actually string, not character. So for each of the string, okay, for each of the string, what is the string for us? For each of the word in words array, we are making use of for each loop. Okay, so for each of the words in the words array, what do we want to do? We want to take our result and we want to append what. Now this is where the actual logic goes. So first you want to do, for this word, you want to get hold of the first letter. How do you do that? Word dot substring 0 is the begin index. There are so many overloaded methods there. Now this is the end index, basically 1. I want to calculate only, I want to get hold of only the first letter. That's how you get hold of your first letter. Now what you want to do with the first letter, you want to convert it to uppercase. Okay, then what you want to do, you want to concatenate the remaining of the string word dot substring 1. Now what this method does, and this is a overloaded method, as you can see. Okay, here I'm passing single argument to tell key keep the whole remaining string from the first index onward. So it will not consider the first index, which we already converted to uppercase. Okay, now once you have that, it will convert that to lowercase, because no matter what we are passing in input, we have to make sure first letter is capital and remaining is small. Then what you're supposed to do, dot concatenate space, after each letter we are adding that space, right? That's what we are doing there. And I think full stop. Okay, I kept that in one line. I haven't opened the braces or anything, okay, because I'm considering this whole logic in a single line. Now if we have everything in this result, right, let's try returning that result dot toString. Okay, now we have passed as an input I love my India, where first letter is not capital, and if we have written the logic correct, we are supposed to get I love my India and first letter should be capital for each, and we are not getting that. Why we are not getting that? Let's see. Okay, somewhere we messed up the code. Okay, so I have checked what we did wrong there. Only the bracket that we opened for this one, right, we closed at the wrong location. Now this thing happens when we write a code which is not properly readable. Okay, so this single line, you can write in a step-by-step manner as well. Okay, but just to keep the logic at one place, I'm just keeping it in a single line. Okay, now if you're trying to run this, you're supposed to get capital letter of each of these I love my India, and you're getting that. Okay, perfect. Now you're getting one space in the end. Now what you can do, you can trim that if you want. Okay, now if you run it, this last space should be gone, and that is gone. Okay, so you have seen how you can capitalize the first letter of each word in a sentence. Okay, that's all as part of this video. See you in the next one. May the source be with you.